I just got the phone call. My chicks are here. So let's get down to the post office and let's get them picked up. Okay, I just got back from the post office. Let's get those chickies. Here they are. So let's get them in the house. So excited, can't wait to see them. Now, some of you watched my last video. We had gotten the shipment in last month from Murray McMurray. And there was a snowstorm that was coming in and they shipped them on a Wednesday. The snowstorm hit that night and it was all the way from our area, Northeast Texas, all the way up to Minnesota. And these come from Iowa. And so they got that batch. I felt so bad. They got delayed and I didn't get them until Saturday. And they were shipped on Wednesday. Well, today is Thursday and they were shipped yesterday. So these birds should probably all be okay. So I'm just gonna take a little peek in. Oh, they're so cute. This is always fun getting a box of babies in. So let's just take this off, see what it looks like. Here they are. Hi, babies. Oh, aren't they cute? So I should have a total of 42 birds in here. So I'm just going to take a quick count and see what we got. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Well, I really can't tell. There's a lot of birds in here. And you know what? They're all huddled together. They're all cold. So I'm gonna, isn't that just adorable? I'm gonna get their new brooder set up for them. So I have to go outside and get the brooder. It's just a big horse trough. And we had cleaned it out the other day. So I'm gonna get it in the house and get it set up. And I'll show you how I'm gonna do that. So let's talk about the care that you're going to have to give your new baby chickens when you get them home. You want to get them out of the box as soon as possible, and you want to dip their little beaks inside of the water. They're probably thirsty because they've been traveling, and like many of us, we all have to have a drink with us while we're traveling. So this is just introducing them to where the water is too. The other thing you want to do when you get your baby chicks home is make sure that you have a heat source for them because they're cold. This one here, this little guy here was a little lethargic, so we're gonna just give him a little dip there. Little dip, baby. Okay. And you can see over here, I've got my heat lamp. And the babies are all going over to that area. It's really hard to see because it's red. But I'm going to keep working on getting all of these guys out of their shipping container and dip their beaks in some water. And last but not least, this one. So let's talk about care for these baby chickens. I've got them home. They were huddled inside of the box in one corner. They have been traveling since yesterday, and these are probably hatched out, I'm going to say probably on Monday. And today is Thursday. I see a couple of them starting to eat. That's a good sign. Some of them are huddled up in the corner over here. I'll show you real fast. It's hard to see though. They're all huddled up, but they're underneath a nice warm lamp. You want to keep their temperature between 95 and 98 degrees, at least for the first few days. Then they say after that, raise your heat lamp up. I'm not going to. I haven't yet. With my other baby chickens. Let's focus back on these guys. Only because they like being warm. When they get cold, they start chirping a lot. So my goal is to keep these guys as warm as possible. That way they're going to thrive. These guys want to eat the wood shavings. Let's talk about the wood shavings. I suppose you could put hay down or straw down in here, but they don't recommend you do it. They recommend that you put wood shavings down, which is what I have in here. I've seen a few of them peck at the wood shavings. I don't think they're able to eat it, but they are coming over eating the chick starter food that I have. Now my chick starter food is non-medicated because I had all of these little guys vaccinated for Merck's, and I think you say Coxi, C-O-C-C-I. Those are just diseases that chickens can get, and I want to make sure that my chickens have a real healthy start here. The other thing that I'm going to be looking for, and I'm going to be watching these guys for the next 48 hours pretty closely. I'm going to make sure that I give them clean water at least 2 or 3 times a day, fresh, cold, clean water. I'm also going to make sure that they have food. I'm going to look for any of them that may not be able to stand correctly. And if that happens, that's just another issue that we'll have to deal with. I haven't had any baby chickens yet that have had any deformities in their feet. Now, I'm not going to keep these 42 chickens inside of here. Here, let's look this way. I'm not going to keep these 42 chickens inside of here. It's going to be too crowded in the next few days. You can see these guys here, they're all huddled together. They're like, "Ooh, I'm cold, I'm cold." But it's good that they're all over here by the heat lamp. They're just going to try to stay warm. These two are really hugging each other. They're so cute. I have another tub, which was a former aquatic growing tub, and it's pretty big, and I'm going to bring that one in the house too. And we're going to divide these chickens up, these babies, and we're going to put about 20 in that one and leave about 20 in this one. My dilemma is next week I've got 50 meat birds coming, so I'm going to need more space. We're probably going to take the baby chickens that are in the tub next to this one, and I'll show you them. Right here, I've got more babies. These guys are a month old now. These are the black Wyandottes, and I'm going to put these guys, they're pretty skittish. I'm going to put these guys outside in the big coop with all the other babies. So we've got a plan. I think we're going to have to get one more trough just so that we can accommodate everybody. But, you know, those are things that we're going to use here on the farm, obviously, after all the babies are done hatching. I think they like the camera. They're pretty curious. But these guys, like I said, they're a month old now, so they're ready to go outside. We've got heat lamps out there, and let's go outside and see what those chickens are doing. So if you watched my last video about getting baby chickens in, we got them in at the end of February, and I'm kind of bouncing all over the board here right now, but there was a snowstorm that had come in, and it delayed their shipment by 2 days, and I was just sick to death knowing that there was going to be a loss. And there wasn't one loss, there was 10 that we had lost. And it broke my heart. We tried everything to revive the ones that didn't look well. And within the first 48 hours, we had lost 10 of them. But you do what you got to do, and Murray McMurray was really good about replacing those birds. Now, I'll link a video, the video that we did when we built this new coop here inside the barn. And this is where our babies are at. So let's go inside and see what they're up to. Here they are. Hi guys. So some of these are the real friendly birds. These are the amber stars and the red stars. And these darker color ones right here, the real dark ones, those are Rhode Island reds. But these are just the friendliest little birds. They always come over. They want to get their belly rubs. And they want to peck at me. And they're just little attention getters. But they love getting their attention. And they eat a lot. Okay, so I don't stop them from eating any food. It looks like they're scratching a lot of it out. There's a lot of food on the ground. But I filled this container up this morning, and this is what they ate. So I'll have to give them more at dinner time and make sure that they're happy and healthy. I've got a big water jug here for them. I just refilled this up this morning, and it was up here this morning. Now it's down here, so I know they're getting plenty of water. Hi, little ones. Who doesn't love a chicken? They're just so cute. Hi, honey, you want to be a star? Huh? You want to be a star? Who else wants to be a star? Okay, now that we're done in here, I've got another surprise for you. I told you last month that we had one of our mama birds hatch out 5 babies. Well, we have another mama bird who hatched out 3 babies. So let's go inside the other coop and see what's going on. Hopefully we'll be able to see. Hi everyone. Oh, well, you know, I put food in here for them. I put water in here for the new mama. And here she is. So mama, can we see your babies? Can we see what's going on? What do you got in here? Okay, so this is what we have in here. I just took her out and put her in this nest. She has 3 babies in here, and one of the babies has died. So I'm gonna get these guys in the house with the other babies. I don't know if she's that good of a mama to be taking care of these, because she's already lost one. So let me get these little guys in the house. Now, I know these babies that I took. Thank you. These babies that I took from the nest, they're about 3 days old, and they're probably thirsty, and they're hungry, and she's not letting them out. So I've got them in my pocket here, trying to keep them warm while we make the journey up to the house. And so let's introduce them to the new babies that are here. Okay, this is one of the new babies from outside, so let's just get it some water. And you can see they're all the same size. There's the other new baby. Welcome to the nursery. And there's the other new baby. So they're going to mix in just fine. They are the same size. I think they're going to do real well. I'm just sorry to see that we lost one inside the coop. That's not what we like to see. But obviously there was something that was going on in there. I think she's a first-time mother. So we'll just let her keep sitting on eggs. If she hatches another one out in a couple of days, we'll just take those babies too and put them in here. But they're just so cute. Come here, baby. You're the one. Come here, honey. She'll be glad to know that her babies are going to be well taken care of. I've been home with the babies now for about an hour, and I've just been sitting with them after I got their tub all set up, and I'm just watching them, making sure everybody is thriving. And there's been 3 or 4 that just are not moving around very much. Even when the other baby chickens run over the top of them, they don't seem to move. So I pick them up and I just dunk their beaks in the water, and I turn them on their backs so that they have to drink the water. And I just persistently did that. Like this little one down here. This one should still be drinking water. And I just sort of put them down on their back so that they can drink. And just dunk again and make sure that they are getting the water down into them. If you persistently do that, you'll notice that they'll just sort of wake up because they're dehydrated. They had a really rough time traveling. They were all inside of that box. They were given no food or water before they left the hatchery. That's because the yolk that they're born with will sustain them for about 3 days, and they're about 3 days old. So I need to make sure that everybody is getting water. You can see over here that they're finally going over to the water, and they're finally drinking it on their own. So I'm just going to keep observing them. I got another one here who looks like he's falling asleep standing up. I'm just going to keep dunking them in water and making sure that they drink it. Because as you can see, the whole lot of them are pretty active right now, and if any of them are not active, those are the ones that I'm going after. I want to make sure that I get them to get enough water inside of them to rehydrate.